into and out of him and throwing bits around. With a brush, she's dusting him off, powder flying all around with vibrant morning music in the background. Finally, she steps back with a look of satisfaction on her face. Contentedly, she does a dance, all the while looking at her creation. Extremely pleased with herself, she takes a deep breath, sighs and smiles more. Then very thoughtfully, mutters some spells. Finally kisses the statue man on his forehead to bring him to life. Man opens his eyes and looks at the woman, bows to her and kisses her hand. She stands on a pedestal, looks all around and is happy with all her creation and super content with herself. Finally settles her eyes on man, bends down, raises man's chin and looks at him carefully and approvingly. Scene 1. This is the first draft. I've actually worked on a second little bit better, but I still love this one. Scene 1. God. You are the best of my creation so far, if I may say so myself. Walks around him in admiration, smiles satisfied with herself. Crafting you from my very own flesh, I have made you in my own image. Well, almost. Oh, look at you. So beautiful, complete with a mind and heart just like mine. Now you will be able to love all things just the way I do. Now I will not be so alone in this gorgeous existence. Now we will have adventures, unique adventures together. Now we will craft stories that help us understand existence better. Now this is perfect. Oh, so perfect. Just like me, man, you're perfectly perfect. Serpent is slithering in the shadows, hissing, listening, curious, sinister. Man, innocently, dumb, childlike. Thank you, dear God. Thank you so much. He hasn't registered anything about himself that God just said. Instead, he continues bumbling around without looking at himself at all, but admires and is awestruck by all the other creations of God. The flower, the butterfly, the fruit, the trees in the garden. He kisses each thing, always with a hesitant, innocent, oh, I'm sure it's... Wow, sure is an amazing place. Oh, how wondrous. All these everything is so amazing, oh, so mind-blowing, just wonderful. How wonderful you are, God. I mean, did you yourself create all these things? God smirks, looks at her nails, rubs her on her shoulder and stands proudly blushing. Well, now it will be boastful, but the fact is, yes, all this that you see, every single bit, it has come from my imagination, from my joy, from my love. In fact, all of it is me, and you are all an integral part of me. You're all me. You, my dear man, is me too. You are the manifestation of my vast, ever-growing love. Man, this goes over his head, scratches his head. All this is you. I am you. I don't understand, but it sounds amazing. I mean, how cool, yeah? You're the green thing and the blue up there. But that too. Oh, and that red. Oh, and the yellow. Oh, the yellow. Picks up a flower, looks at it with awe. Picks up a stone, admires it. Some artist here. God looks at her nails and rubs them on her shoulder again and with pride takes man gently by the arm. Well, all that is all right. Good that you already know that you must praise me. That way you will keep you connect with me. Get it? But stop getting distracted when you interfere. Don't make my admiration a daily habit though. Let's see. Now, you will need some wise words. Yes, you will need some wise words to help you along. Now come. Let me put some wise thoughts. You will need just a few thoughts to get started. Nothing more, just a few thoughts. Pay attention. Man, growing more astounded. Thoughts! Yes, thoughts! What are thoughts? What am I supposed to do with them, God? Oh, God says. That you will discover in time, don't worry. It's like programming a software, yaar. Some of it is inbuilt. Some I must download now. And don't interrupt when I'm speaking. Never interrupt when I'm speaking. To you from within and without. That corrupts the file. Okay. So like I was saying, these thoughts I impart shall always prove to be a true nourishment. Just listen carefully and it will all get inside you just like that. God will stand at the edge of the stage. Man looks far in the distance in more admiration, then looks at God dumbfounded. Look, my child, all this that I have created belongs to me. And now I have created you in mine own image. Do you know why? Man, oh, yeah, I'm wondering why did you, God, why? Man, God, I have created you as the most beautiful of all my creations. None other have I created like you. For one reason and only one reason. So that you, my child, will be there everywhere I cannot be. You will be me to all things I cannot be. You will love yourself first, then love all things I love for me. Because I guess so. Be everywhere like you. Loves myself, love you. Oh, God is like, hush, child, you interrupt me. Man, oh, sorry, God. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. God, looks like I have to make some corrections in his mental makeup, or else he will end up spending an eternity just apologizing to me all the time. How then will we get on with the real adventure? Well then, don't do it again. So I was saying, yes, for my love is growing too fast, and I cannot be everywhere. Hence, I hereby appoint you to love all things the way I do. Okay? Okay. Love all things like you do. God, by the way, what is love? I mean, yeah, sure, love all things. Yeah, but how? I mean, you got some kind of manual or something, got a kind of a guidebook. God, oh, this, my child, is paradise. It's perfect. There is not one itsy bitsy bit of flaw in it. In the background, Serpent is saying, the way to love it is, let's see. You do just what I did. That's it. You, man, begin by naming everything. Yes, that's how you will learn about each of my precious creations, and that's how you will be able to eventually learn to love all that is mine. Man, listen, yes, God. See, to name it, you will have to do is experience each thing. That's how you will learn to belong and allow all creatures to belong to you. And that's how one day you will know true love. Love is what the whole experiment with you will be about on this planet. The one on power in the other part of the universe went up really well, if I may say so. Oh, just taste it, yeah. Smell it, feel it, listen to the sounds it makes, and a name will pop in your head. Just call it by that name. That's all. These things popping up in your head, that is what will need to be, you need to be very careful of. Huh? Anyway, just use your five senses and a name will pop in your head, and that's how, okay? Name it, feel it, smell it. Sure, okay, God. That's a lot of creative thinking to do. I mean, I can do it, of course. I mean, I hope so. By the way, God, what is feeling, tasting and smelling? What are those? God, just don't worry, okay? You will know how to go about it as soon as I go away. Remember, I am you, so I'm inside you. I will prompt you from inside. Just chillax. Gotta go now. Bye. So she exits. Man. Things popping in my head. God returns. Oh man, 1 minute. I forgot one very, very, very important thing. Come here. See that over there? That? Man, that's called a tree. Tree of knowledge, okay? You don't need knowledge. You're already happy. Please don't go after knowledge, okay? I made it before I made you, thinking my knowledge will help in building paradise. I try to keep a manual of it. But I realize it doesn't work as well as love. You see, knowledge is obsolete already. There will be no need for it. All you need is love. That is all. I know that is a mistake. Got to destroy it someday soon. I'll do it. Meanwhile, don't go near it. That is one hell of a dangerous thing, knowledge, okay? Got it? Man. God, look, when you're hungry, you can eat from any other tree. Not this one. Never, okay? Please, for heaven's sake, do not eat from this tree or we'll all be the soup for a very long time. Man. Yeah, sure, do not eat from this tree of knowledge. Simple, I don't need to. Why should I need to? In fact, I don't need anything. You've given me everything I need already. Well, at least that's what it feels like. Oh, God, Miss. By the way, what is eat? God, I'm confusing my idiot child. Look, man, don't worry, don't think. In the fullness of time, you will know what is what. Now just go ahead and play in my garden. Play. Yes, just play, my child. Be happy, relax, eat, sleep. Be a child in my garden. The rest will just occur like the seasons, naturally and easily. I have created all this for you to be happy with. You don't have to do a thing except be happy and satisfied. And of course, chant my name, don't forget. Stay connected to your motherboard. That's how you will keep getting new upgrades, which I will download from God's dump. Okay, cool. And please don't ask me now what is seasons. Oh, no. I'm a good boy. I obey God's command. After all, I love you for creating me, for creating all this just for me. For me. I do what you say. How tough can that be? God. Alright then. I'll see you around. Ciao. Good luck. Exit. Hey, God comes quickly back. Hey. Oh, I'm so overworked. I forgot another important thing. I love you and I must begin by naming you. I feel your name coming to me from within. Adam. Yes, Adam is just right for you. There now, call yourself Adam and see how it feels. Man, do you feel love inside you? I don't even need to check that, dear God. I feel your love all the way through and through. Scene 2. Man, meanwhile, is Chaplin style dancing all around. Grass, leaves, water, bird, bee, tree, cherry, berry. And it does a trouble dance, confused and mumbling all the while. Goes to sleep, wakes up with a yawn, stretches, dusts off, stands up, scratches, exercise, leaves, throws up. On stage right, Serpent comes upstage. Serpent. What a moron. Naming things. Why? So tomorrow when he loses them, he will go crying to mommy. I lost my leaf. and then what? I know what happened before man. God made one leaf and loved it too much. So she went on and made a few trillion more. Then didn't know where to keep them. So she made a tree and covered the trees with her leaves. Same with the birds and the bees and the cherries. Simply obsessive, compulsive, I tell you. She liked to see something fly about in the sky. So she thought of a bird idea. MDOCD. Massive, divine, obsessive, compulsive disorder. With what? A newfound skill. Now she's in love with her latest creation. Soon there'll be a zillion of him swarming this place. No foresight, I tell you. No foresight at all. It's her mumbo jumbo of living in the moment that's going to get her in a real soup. Not this tree. God will keep naming all this stuff. And man will keep giving it. God will keep making all this stuff. And man will keep giving it names. In naming things, he will forget that all this is not his. It can never be. The copyright will always remain with God, but man is programmed with a fatal virus in him, so he will forget this important fact. Then man will get so busy naming and claiming this stuff. He will get so good at this job that he will forget God one day. He will simply, completely forget God. Then there will be a fight on who named what. Yup. All the zillion men will begin a war. They will fight, bloody fights. These two idiots don't know what a fight is, but I do, and I will call it the melodrama. Tra-la-la. And man will destroy God's paradise, just like that. Yep, you just watch. Then what? Then there will be me, just me everywhere. I am the other side of God, undeniably beautiful. Hey, don't judge me, She created me too, didn't she now, I read your corrupt minds, you foolish descendants of man. I'm her creation which she rejected but forgot to destroy. I am the fallen angel. Pauses, paces around. Let's cut to chase, okay? Shall we? If my calculations are correct, it's going to take 1,000,000 years to get past all this name game, fighting, fidgeting, all the melodrama, and then finally what? What is it then, huh? Let's just fast forward to it, shall we? But how? I know how. Man, now how do I name something? What did God say? I must feel it. How do I feel it, taste it? What was that other thing? I must smell it. Serpent. Try and rest a bit, huh? Yes, didn't she tell you rest, eat? She did, huh? Yes, you need strength to do God's work. It's no ordinary task she has assigned to you. Yes, you need rest, dear. Eat, rest, eat. Puts the apple in man's hand. Rest, eat. Remember, he doesn't know what is eat. A butterfly passes by. Oh, look, that flighty thing. Look. Have you seen anything like that? Look, it's like a flutterby. Yes, that's it. The name has come, flutterby. Just like God said, the name will come to me, and it has come. Oh my God. Just like that. Don't you think that's a wonderful name, Serpent? For a lovely, colorful thing like that. Oh God, everything is just too beautiful. I have work to do, and I must touch this flighty thing and then see if the name fits. Serpent, the idiot, easily distracted idiot. He's nothing more than a child with diamonds in his hands. Idiot. What was I thinking? Man hasn't learned anything about hunger yet. And here I'm presenting him with food. What a fool am I. I must have him feel hungry first. Any day now, after all his working, he should begin to feel his first hunger pangs. And then he will not know what to do with that. And that, my friends, will be my entry, my grand entry. And that is when this forbidden fruit will be presented to him. I must make him want it desperately. I will pluck all the fruit from the tree of knowledge and hide them. And then he will come crying to me to want some. The curse of knowledge will befall man before you know it. The trap will be laid. God comes in. Wow, man, what a good job you have done. Shabash. You've taken such good care of my garden. I'm very pleased with you today. Man, I God Almighty, have I pleased you enough? I'm very pleased with your obedience of my laws. In fact, I think I must reward you for doing well. So go right ahead and ask. Ask for whatever your heart desires and I will create it for you. Man, heart desires. What is asking God? I feel so dumb suddenly. God to herself, not suddenly. Just ask for something, anything. Come on now, make it jiffy. Man, I can't think of anything. You've given me everything. Paradise is one hell of a place. And I'm feeling so, God, grateful? Yes, grateful. I'm feeling grateful. God, never mind. Look here, man. I'm God. And when I say I have to give you a reward, I have to keep my word. Besides, the new rule I have just created dictates that it's all free will from now on. So I can't imagine it for you anymore. Go on then, ask and ye shall receive. Awkward silence. Oh well, just go ahead and have a dream tonight. And whatever you dream, I'll create it for you, not to worry. Don't forget to dream, huh? A dream, okay? Man cries out behind him, but God, what's a dream? How do I have one? Dream. Okay, dream a dream. Dream. Background song. Man, The song keeps playing. Man walks around mumbling about dreams and God and how he's finished his job and there's nothing to do. He settles down by the side of the river, singing and humming, and then lies down. This should be done at the edge of the stage, up again, so as if the edge is the side of the river and man is moving his hand in the river. Suddenly, he sees something in the river and sits up abruptly when he sees his own reflection in the water. Wow, 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 wow! What a beautiful creature! Who is this creature living under the river? It's ticklish and elusive. Does not look like a fish I named the other day. But so beautiful. I can't touch it. I can't smell it. Oh, I can't eat it. Oof. How am I going to name it if I can't feel it or smell it or taste it? How will I do God's work now? I don't ever want God to be upset with me and stop loving me. Never. Starts to cry and looking at the reflection he can't touch. You are so beautiful. The very best of all God's creation. None have I seen like you before. None. I want you. Oh God, can I please have it? I need to touch you, feel you, taste you. Oh God, I can't do God's work. I must. Gets more and more frustrated and despairs, pulls his hair, raves and stamps around, cries loudly like a child who wants candy. Finally tired, falls asleep right there by the river. Project a dream sequence in the video on the screen behind. He's dreaming about his own reflection that he saw in the river and thought it's someone else and is dancing with it. That is, he's dancing with himself. While in his sleep, man is smiling and reaching out to touch the figure in his dream. Dance sequence where man is dancing with his own reflection. Serpent. Thank you, God, for the fast forward. I couldn't have thought of a better plot. This is awesome. I don't need to wait a million years anymore. God has dug her own grave already. This is getting very interesting. Let's see what she does with her second imperfect creation. Like me, will she discard him too? God enters. With a quick gesture, God scans the mind of man and speaks aloud. Very interesting. Very interesting, man. I am impressed that you have chosen the finest of my creations to be a gift for you. I am now convinced in you I have created the best of my creation I could have ever. Now then, go forth and be fruitful and multiply, my dear Adam and Steve.